We're pleased to be joined by Peter Cancro, who is the founder of Jersey Mike's Subs. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you, Steve.
One of my favorite sub places down at the Jersey Shore.
What's your favorite number?
You know what? I'm the worst because I don't go by the numbers. I'll say,
good.
I pick a number and I go, except I don't want that and don't want that.
Exactly.
And they say,
so we try and tell people they can do that. So,
I know, but I take
awesome.
it seriously.
Of course.
By the way, there's a great story behind Jersey Mike's. Tell us the story.
So I started, in 71. The original Mike started in 56 down the Jersey Shore. And I started in 71. My brother John, who worked there the summer before me, he said to the boss, I know Peter will work hard. I'm not sure how bright he is. So that's how I got the job.
You were a kid.
Well, everybody was. We were never kids, you know?
Yeah.
So, but in 75, I was fortunate to become the fourth owner of Jersey Mike's Subs. And then from there, changed the name from Mike's to Jersey Mike's in 87 and started franchising. So 40 years later, overnight success, we like to say, at 1,000 units. And probably within the next 4 years, another 1,000 stores are coming.
You know, in an age where, and it's interesting, we happen to be down at the Jersey Shore in a particular location. I was telling Peter, we're in a community that was hit very hard by Hurricane Sandy, Superstorm Sandy.
Right.
And you know the location I'm talking
Sure.
about in Lavalette. And you're right on the major highway there.
Yeah.
A lot of construction, a lot of things going on there. How do you deal with the kinds of things that happen that you can't expect, you can't anticipate, but severely affect your business, your revenue, and your employees? How do you deal with that?
Sure. So that day...
How do you fit that into the strategic plan?
So when it first happened, we rallied the troops and got generators and fed thousands of people every day, the contractors, everything. We got the subs to them. So we always like to say that we're first on the scene, if you will.
To be helpful.
Yeah, exactly. But then if a store is shut down or so, it happens, and kind of everybody comes together. The other store owners sort of help out, each other owners that are affected. So it's great.
But that whole giving thing, we talked about this right before we got on the air. Giving is big at Jersey Mike's. Talk about it.
Sure. So when I was in high school, Bob Hoffman from Hoffman's Ice Cream and Jack Baker from the Lobster Shanty, so two local business guys that gave unconditionally to the youth, to the teams, to the food bank, to the first aid. So I was a recipient of that, playing football at Beach High School. And when I got into business, I said, I think we're going to do this. So giving, making a difference in someone's life is our core mission statement. And we like to say yes, and we also make subs, but that's most important, believe it or not, to myself, our company. And what's great is all of our owners are involved as well.
Jersey Mike's has a really solid brand. If I were to put you on the spot, Peter, and say the key to building a great brand of an operation like yours, with a lot of competition, is?
Energy in the people, and sharing your life with the customer, and finding people to raise up together is what we do.
Make that clear.
So it's our people, and then getting them to sort of share our culture of putting other people first, getting involved in the community, and being real, being genuine. That's what makes our brand.
Yeah, let me push a little bit on that.
Yeah.
Because someone might say, what are you talking about? You're selling sandwiches.
Yeah.
You're putting other people first. It sounds very philosophical, almost spiritual.
Sure.
You're selling sandwiches, you say?
Well, it's first we have to have a great business model, of course, be able to give. But then with that comes a responsibility to community. And you see it a lot more around America, around the world. Businesses are giving and engaging in their communities. It's really starting to ramp up, and I see it catching, momentum. And that's why we come on and talk about it. Maybe some people see this program and say, you know what, we're going to get involved. We're going to do more. And that's what we have to do. We have to do more than what we're doing today. What are we doing this week? We have the Wreaths Across America coming December 12th. And we put the wreaths on the graves of all the killed in action at Arlington Cemetery. Over 300,000 wreaths we're involved with. So a great cause.
One of the reasons Jersey Mike's is able to be as philanthropic as it is because you've sold a lot of sandwiches. Right now, the revenues are?
It's We're at 1,000 stores and almost approaching the $1 billion mark in revenues.
$1 billion.
In sales, you know.
Did you ever think, Peter, that you would be able to turn selling sandwiches into a $1 billion business?
People often ask that, and I say, I thought we'd be a lot further along than we are today. But you know what I say, we're getting there. So a lot of up and down times. When we just opened our 1,000th store, it was a reflective moment for me where I just remembered a lot of the tough times and things that we went through. But again, you know, it's just starting to grow, our company, and that's the exciting thing about it.
Before I let you out of here, where does your confidence come from, particularly during those tough times?
I'm an old running back, football player. So.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, let me get this straight. Dr. Spencer Johnson writes this book called Peaks and Valleys, right?
Yeah, sure.
You know the book?
No, I've heard of it.
Okay, but he talks about the great leaders having to get through those valleys because a lot of people just fold. You say that you get through your valleys because of your high school football days?
Coaches and mentors, you know, teachers that were there for you, and that's you learn a lot, you know, from that. I did, you know, from the different coaches I had. They wouldn't let you, you know, quit or give up.
So you're down 2 touchdowns late in the fourth quarter. You say,
right. So let's go, button the chin strap, right? We have to move the chains.
No quit, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, listen, and by the way, one more thing, and producers kept telling me about this, and I want to give you a chance to just mention this. You gave $100,000 to an organization, No Kid Hungry.
Yeah.
Please tell us about that,
So
because as people go on your
stage,
website, I wanted to give other people a chance to find out about No Kid Hungry.
On the stage at Restaurant Leadership Conference last March and heard about it and found out more about it. So I got up on the stage and said, hey, we're going to give $100,000 towards this cause, and again, challenged everybody in the audience to step up. So it was really great. And that's kind of what we do. It's kind of spur of the moment. We seek the opportunities to give and make a difference in people's lives.
I am very hopeful, Peter, that you being on One-on-One has spurred some folks to ask themselves what they can do to make a difference. We do a long-time series called Make a Difference, and
I know you do your part as well.
Well, we all do what we can.
Yeah.
So Peter Cancro is the founder of Jersey Mike's Subs. Thank you so much. Keep doing what you're doing. Stay right there. One-on-One will continue right after this. Thank you very much.
All right.
One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating over 25 years of broadcast excellence. This special edition of One-on-One with Steve Adubato is brought to you from the Tisch WNET studios at Lincoln Center. Funding has been provided by Virtua, MagnaCare, TD Bank, Berkeley College, New Jersey Resources, Johnson & Johnson, and by Kessler Foundation. Transportation provided by Airbrook Limousine, serving the metropolitan New York, New Jersey area.